Hi, I'm Michaela's mom, and I'm going to be reading a book for you for Get Ready for Halloween. It's Fluffy's Trick or Treat by Kate McMullan. Let's get ready to read. Here we go. Fluffy's Trick or Treat by Kate McMullan, illustrated by Mavis Smith. Fluffy's Trick. Saturday is Halloween, said Miss Day. Who would like to take Fluffy home for Halloween weekend? Me, 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 all the kids called out. When you're hot, thought Fluffy, and I am one hot pig. How about you, Emma, said Miss Day. All right, said Emma. Lucky you, thought Fluffy. On Saturday afternoon, Jasmine came over to Emma's house. The girls made fancy treat bags. This is your treat bag, Fluffy, said Emma. Treat? Thought Fluffy. Did somebody say treat? Let's put on our costumes, said Emma. She put on a clown outfit. Jasmine dressed up as a tightrope walker. We have a circus costume for you too, Fluffy, said Emma. Huh? Thought Fluffy. Emma picked up one of her dolls. She took off the doll's swimsuit. Jasmine held it up. I think this will fit him, she said. Him? Who? Thought Fluffy. Jasmine picked up Fluffy. Emma tried to put Fluffy's feet through the leg holes of the swimsuit. Fluffy kicked like crazy. Oh, stop it, Fluffy, said Emma. There, all dressed. It doesn't get any worse than this, thought Fluffy. Jasmine put the doll's swim cap on Fluffy. Okay, this is worse, thought Fluffy. Much worse. Emma picked up a stuffed horse. She put Fluffy on its back. Fluffy, the bareback rider, said Emma. Bear? Thought Fluffy. Did somebody say bear? Stand up on the horse's back, Emma told Fluffy. Why would I want to do that? Thought Fluffy. Come on, Fluffy, said Jasmine. Do your trick. Anything to get this over with, thought Fluffy. Fluffy slowly stood up. Right Fluffy, said Jasmine. What a great trick, said Emma. Right, thought bareback rider Fluffy. Now, where is my treat? Fluffy rides again. Uh-oh. Emma puts on clown makeup. Jasmine put on the tightrope walker makeup. Your turn, Fluffy, said Emma. Uh-oh, thought Fluffy. Not this pig. Fluffy doesn't need makeup, said Jasmine. Phew, thought Fluffy. Emma picked up the treat bags. She said, let's go trick-or-treating. Go out, thought Fluffy. Like this? Just then, Emma's dog, Skippy, came into the room. Hey, let's dress Skippy up, said Jasmine. He can come trick-or-treating with us. Emma put a t-shirt on Skippy. Jasmine tied a scarf around his neck. Skippy, the circus dog, said Emma. Skippy didn't seem to mind. He wagged his tail. Skippy looks silly, thought Fluffy, but I look sillier. The girls walked to the house next door. Emma rang the bell. A mom with a little boy opened the door. Trick or treat, said Emma and Jasmine. Hello, circus girls, said the mom. Can your circus dog do a trick? Sure, said Emma. Watch. Sit up, circus dog, said Emma. Skippy sat up. Shake hands, circus dog, said Emma. Skippy held out a paw. Go to sleep, circus dog, said Emma. Skippy lay down. He put his paws over his eyes. "Nice doggy," said the little boy. "Fluffy can do a trick too," said Emma. "Now you're talking," thought Fluffy. Emma put Fluffy onto the stuffed horse. Fluffy stood up. "Ta-da!" he thought. "Nice Mousie," said the little boy. "Mousie," thought Fluffy. "He can't mean me." "Treat time," said the mom. The girls opened their treat bags. They opened Fluffy's treat bag too. The little boy put candy into the bags. "Can we go home now?" thought Fluffy. The girls went to the next house. Jasmine rang the bell. A dad with two little girls opened the door. Emma and Jasmine said, "Trick or treat." "We can show you circus tricks," Emma said. Skippy did his tricks. The dad and the little girls clapped. Then it was Fluffy's turn. "Watch this," thought Fluffy. He stood on the stuffed horse's back. He bent over and spread his arms. He raised one leg out behind him. He pointed his toes. "Ta-da!" thought Fluffy. "That's not so hard," said one little girl. The girls gave out treats. Fluffy's treat bag was filling up, but Fluffy didn't care. No one liked his trick. At every house, Skippy did his tricks. Everyone clapped and cheered, but no one clapped for Fluffy. "I will show them," thought Fluffy. "I will be a real bareback rider." At the next house, Emma put Fluffy onto the stuffed horse, but Fluffy jumped onto Skippy's back. "Fluffy!" cried Emma. Skippy just wagged his tail. "Ta-da!" thought Fluffy. Just then, Skippy saw a squirrel. He ran into the backyard after it. Fluffy bounced up and down on Skippy's back. He rolled over and over. Fluffy grabbed Skippy's tail. He held on tight. "Yikes!" thought bareback rider Fluffy. Skippy ran to a tree. He jumped up. He barked at the squirrel. Bareback rider Fluffy bounced some more, but he held on tight. Emma and Jasmine ran to Skippy. Emma grabbed his collar. She got him to settle down. Jasmine picked up Fluffy. "Fluffy," she said, "are you all right?" "Sure," thought bareback rider Fluffy. "Just don't ask to see that trick again." Fluffy's treat bag. "I have to take Skippy home," Emma said. "Let's go," said Jasmine. "Our treat bags are full anyway." Fluffy's treat bag is really full. "Is it?" thought Fluffy. "Oh boy." The circus girls started for home. They saw two pirates walking toward them. One pirate was Wade. The other was Jared from Mr. Lee's class. He had a parrot on his shoulder. Jasmine took a closer look. The parrot was Kiss. "Fluffy," said Jasmine. "Look who's here." She held bareback rider Fluffy up to Parrot Kiss. The two pigs looked at each other. "I promise not to tell anyone how silly you look," said Fluffy. "If you promise not to tell anyone how silly I look." "Deal," said Kiss. The girls went back to Emma's house. They took off Fluffy's swim cap. "Ah," thought Fluffy, "that's better." The girls emptied out the treat bags onto the kitchen counter. "Don't eat too many treats, girls," said Emma's mom. "Save room for some of my soup." "Here are your treats, Fluffy," said Emma. Fluffy ran over to his treats. He sniffed at them. They smelled funny. "These are not good treats for a pig," thought Fluffy. Fluffy sniffed the air. He smelled something good to eat. He scurried off to find it. The girls were busy sorting their treats. They did not see him go. Fluffy sniffed at a grocery bag. He poked his head in. "Aha!" thought Fluffy. He crawled inside. Emma's mom put an onion into the pot of soup. She reached into the bag for the carrots. "Ah!" she cried. Emma and Jasmine ran over to her. They looked into the grocery bag. "Hi there," thought Fluffy. He bit into a carrot. Now this is what I call a treat bag, thought Fluffy. Happy Halloween. All right, that was the book about Fluffy. It was a lovely book, and I had a very fun time reading this story with you. I hope you guys had a fun time reading it with me too. And I will see you guys hopefully for another story. Michaela picked this book because it was a Halloween story, and we will read another book when we have an opportunity to do so. All right, have a safe and happy Halloween. Bye guys, take care.